Okay, this is the second part of thinning. I just did part one with a piece of Georgetown, got a piece of day side or black butter or whatever you want to call it, my side or Jose's side, I don't care, but before people get upset to call it day side, it's not day side. I have no idea what it is, I don't really care. I was taught all my life since I was 18 years old it was day side, so I just have a habit of saying that. Okay. This is the wavy action I was telling you about. It goes whoop, whoop, like this. I can't get the billet in there because that's too high, even though it's below the center line. Now, this is what I'm talking about. If I try to get in there, I'm hitting everything. But if I hit this way, I can get it in there. But the odds of my swing being off, because I hadn't napped in a while, and I've been talking about it the last 4 videos I did. They're the only napping I've done, every one of those videos. And, your accuracy just not as good until you nap a while. After you quit a while and start back, it's like your muscle memory's kind of not as good. And so I don't like taking chances. Trying to get a little air like that. I did it a while ago and it got me in trouble. If you look at part one, you see where I talked about it. It caused me a hinge and I had to narrow it, and keep making my point more narrow to get it out. So I lost the width because of that. Okay, now, I'm gonna take this old big billet right here. I'm gonna come down right here. Now then what I've done, I had a bunch of hinges on this side here, and lightly tapped behind them, and got them out where I could raise it up right now and take something off this way. Now I'm going to try to run some plates. And remember what I told you, this is low here, so I want to come in and take out a V here to match this low area. And if I come in like this, it's going to run right to there. If I come in like that, it's going to run right to there. So that's the angle I want to come in on. Ran right to there. Same thing right there. Same distance. Same thing right there. I'm having trouble with this billet. And in part one of this, I show you how to make these things. And they're so cheap and they last forever. All you do is replace this cap. When these caps get wore down and get a ridge around them like this, you need to replace them where they're straight and smooth like that. So I'm gonna go to this one because with that ridge like it is, I'm having trouble hitting it on that flat part. Not as easy. I'm still trying to figure out which way I'm gonna go with this. We'll try. Okay, I'm gonna come right through here. Got a little notch in here, so I'm gonna straighten this out. Kind of get it kind of straight across here. Whoops. This ought to run right into there. Went to right there. And now then, this is kind of high here. If I can isolate my little platform right here, this ought to come out like that. Come across. I'm gonna hit right up here on this tip. I'm gonna come across this way, and I don't want to take a lot off. I just want to flush it out there. I know how to hit, but I'm gonna take this demo and show you. if I hit like that, it's gonna come all the way over here. I want it to come out right there. So that's the angle. Almost straight down. What you flushed out perfect. Make one of them, you could call it your line stick, a true stick, whatever. This one come all the way about 55% across. So it went further. It didn't matter. It flushed out right here. I want to stop right in here. But it didn't leave me a hinge, so that's okay. I don't care. As long as it didn't stop hinge. This is like a piece of rolled up clay or something right here. Somebody rolling a cigarette paper up or something. Right through here it's rounded. It's just rounded, so I'm gonna lightly tap in there and take that out. I'm gonna drop down to a smaller billet. See how hard I'm hitting? Boy, I'm knocking a fool out of that. That's what these hollow bopper billets. Eddie, E-D-D-I-E, Eddie. Eddie Main, M-A-I-N. Edbo, E-D-B-O, I think. I don't know, it might not be that, so don't go by that. But anyway, he shows how to make them. He's the guy that taught me about it. He's the guy that educated me on them. When he first come to my house, he showed me. I'm sitting there laughing at him, and he don't even know it. Inside my mind, I'm thinking, man, that's the craziest thing I ever see. There's no way something that light will remove mass unless you got it coming out of a cannon, shooting it out of a jet airplane so fast. And boy, was I wrong. And I started using them, and I didn't have too much luck. It's a learning curve to it like everything else. I only tried it like a one piece, and I just threw it down. I said, man, that ain't no good. Then I got to watching his videos, and I said, man, he's running some massive plates off that stuff. And he's just barely hitting it. I said, I'm gonna try it again. So I got my stuff back out. About a third preform. I said, this is unbelievable. I finally figured out that learning curve on it. I'm just barely coming down. I mean, I ain't hitting like that, man. I'm just barely touching this stuff. Got a hinge here where this one went that way and it's too thick. And the hinge out, but I'm gonna come down like this and take it out. It's gone. Like this piece is starting to look pretty good. Got a couple bad areas in it. When I say bad areas, I'm not talking about hinges or anything. Well, I hear a helicopter going over. Every time I hear it, I say a prayer. We're right on the flyover from the hospital in Natchez to the big hospital in Jackson, Mississippi. Like if it's serious stuff, they have to transport them to Jackson. They fly them by helicopter, and Everyone comes over the house. I'm right in the middle of the main flyway. The hospital's about a mile and a half, 2 miles of crow fly west of me. And almost straight in line with me. They'll wake me up sometimes in the nighttime and the helicopter will go it over 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I hear me boom, 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 boom. Trying to just barely skim this edge because it's not sharpened. I mean, not sharpened, it's sharpened, not dull. And then won't hit into it and crush it. I should have took time out and did a little grinding on it. You don't need much. It's one little deal like that. Then you can hit it harder. There we go. Now this is no grinding here, so I'm just lightly tapping straight down on it. That's looking good, good. One run in right there and hinged. I don't know why it hinged. I don't see the lower hires. I don't know what happened with that. I know why the angle wasn't right for some reason. But it's not like a low area where the flakes would have run out. We'll hit that one twice. We won't hit it hard enough to run it across like that. Now you're gonna see some real light striking on this. Start on the tip to get the feel of it. Coming down just like this. Well, if it's set up right and the angle's right, it's gonna blow off just like this. Working this piece into a point here. I'm trying to shape it into the point. Do the same thing right here. And back on this side. There we go. Got a nasty booger here. It ain't nasty. Any little thing that ain't right, I call it a nasty booger. Now I got a little saw teeth here, so I'm kind of rub hard, but I'm rubbing straight down it. I'm not turning that edge with my rub. That's what's happening. I'm hitting them little teeth sticking up. I didn't get them off there good enough. And it's like a bunch of little teeth, and I hit them, it's flowing my shock waves down. That's why when you got something that's been polished on a diamond wheel and it's smooth, you don't have to worry about that. Barely trying, I don't want to break it. Trying to barely skim the edge and hitting straight down. There we go. If you hit straight down and it's high like that, you're gonna break it. The platform was above the center line, but I'm just hitting it, trying to hit it right on top and down so I wouldn't break it and turn that platform. Do the same thing here. Ain't that good enough? Oh, whew. That thing with obsidian, man, it have a little needle like that. You can't even see them, but like the human hair sticking up. It'll go right in your finger. Well, it moved a lot of mass. We'll look right over here on this side now. Hitting straight down on it. I'm trying to just barely clip the edge on it. I don't hit too far up this way. It'd be too strong of a blow. It'll bend it too much. Line hard, straight down it. I saw a lot of little sawtooth edges there. I'm gonna raise this up a little too low. I got to cut under it just a little too low. I don't think it's gonna cut on it, but I don't raise it up. I can't tell with my jig because it's not a steep enough hill. And I'm just dulling the edge now, coming along through this, getting all them little teeth out. I'm gonna grind it up and down, straight up and down like that. When I say I can't tell with this, the impact point would have to be like right here, because it's so short. So if I get it, I think that'll get it. Come out perfect. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna quit on this and save it for pressure flaking. Save it, wait till my arm gets a little better. Here's one here that's got a real low edge right in here and it's high up here. Some of the same rock, same material. I would call black butter. I used to call dacite. I don't even know if black butter is what we used to call dacite. That might be something altogether different. All I know is black and shiny and it's slick as my hiney. Oh, up. Didn't mean to say that. Had to delete that out of my video. Put this right here, lightly tap on it, lightly tap on it, lightly tap on it. We're talking about another thing I like about this copper. The copper's so soft and so light that you don't have to grind if you're just moving little pieces off. That's perfect situation, or you're not trying to jump some mass or something like that. I'll just go up through here and show you. None of this has been ground. I'm just gonna keep working without grinding it. All right. See there? Just bites into it so good. Gets a good grip on it. Removing a little bit, little mass. Run a doggone fluting plate down that one. Then in the base, I just noticed that. I'll run one down the other side. Wonder if it's thick enough. I'm gonna turn it over. Steady a minute. Might try to flute it on both sides. Yeah, it's a little flat right in there. I wasn't setting it up for Clovis, but just happened to, when I thinned that base, it must have been perfect. I wasn't paying no attention. And it run a flute a couple inches down it. Let me see what we can do here real quick. That little ridge built up there. I'm gonna get something off this bottom here first. I don't know why I bothered drying that. I didn't want it. It'd been perfect for not grinding. Just a habit of grinding stuff. There we go. Alright, we gotta get a little isolated nipple right here. I think I'm gonna pressure flake it. Just try to hammer it in doing percussion. Okay, let's try it and see what it's gonna do. Look at that. Pretty doggone good. Hope y'all enjoy it and have a blessed day. That's part 2 for beginners and learning angles and how to thin stuff. The angles are the most important thing when you're striking. Hope you have a good day.